As fall returns to the Bay Area, 30 to 40 people from Palo Alto and all over the South Bay come together to become, for a short time, the Gryphon Carolers. This little-known choral group began over 30 years ago as composer-guitarist Ed Johnson joined singer-songwriter Carol McComb in recruiting students from their harmony singing classes at Gryphon's Stringed Instruments in Palo Alto. The group practices for 10 to 12 weeks in the autumn, often working on 6 or more parts that combine into music that is as fun to perform as it is to listen to. As the group developed its repertoire, they became the opening act for the Gryphon Quintet, a band featuring both Ed and Carol that did jazz and swing standards, plus original songs.
Ed and I started teaching a harmony class. It was way before I moved to Gryphon. So I moved to Gryphon to teach 35 years ago, so even before that, let's say 36, 37 years ago. Ed and I were teaching a harmony class, and it was, you know, during the Christmas season, and we all thought, wouldn't it be fun to sing some Christmas carols and, you know, walk around downtown Palo Alto and sing them. So it was very informal. We kind of barely knew the parts.
But then it started to, as years went by, it started to get a little more refined and a little more organized.
So over the next, I would say, several years, Ed and I we got together a bigger group and a bigger group and a bigger group, and we went to restaurants.
1, 2, and now.
And then simultaneously, 30 years ago, when Ed and I were in a band called the Gryphon Quintet, we got a call to do a benefit concert during the Christmas season for some friends of ours who ran a hospice center.
Well, I'm a composer and an arranger. In the Gryphon Quintet, I was known for my odd arrangements. It was just sort of carried over into writing the chorus.
Meanwhile, though, the carolers are getting better and better. And we recorded at one of the carolers' houses. We recorded a tape. And it sounded pretty darn good. And we thought, well, we need a concert to release this tape. So we thought, well, we'll have the carolers open the show for the Gryphon Quintet rather than, you know, having some other group. We had the carolers open the show.
It became an annual thing that people really enjoyed and looked forward to, and so if we didn't do it, there would be, you know, plenty of phone calls and questions. Like, why aren't you doing it? So it became an expectation, really, that since we enjoyed doing it, there's no reason to not do it. And it's grown in scope and size material that we do, the variety of materials, and also the presentation.
Finally, we thought, you know what we really should do is an interactive concert. We're back and forth all night long. It's carolers in band, carolers by themselves, band by themselves. And by the way, we almost always had a skit. I mean, that's been kind of part of that comic relief, which is really very stupid and silly. Has been part of the concert forever.
Even inspired us to write for the show. So that's my carols, civil carols, great songs.
Well, you know, it has evolved quite a bit. It started out with just instrumental carols, with a little bit of maybe quirky things, and then the quirky things started becoming more common. And Ed started arranging amazingly complicated pieces that at first I thought, oh my God, he must be insane.
Well, they may not recognize those songs, you know, for the first 8 or 16 bars of the arrangement until a familiar chorus figure comes out. So, total reworkings of traditional Christmas music as well as some rare gems that no one has really heard.
There's no way this, you know, late group of people would be able to pull this off. This was really hard, really hard parts. But I think through a combination of perseverance and his utter, you know, he just has total optimism.
2011 marks the 30th year that the Gryphon Carolers will be performing on stage. This hidden gem in the Bay Area has been a yearly tradition in some families for over a generation.